if you, yes you, are an artist, I think the best advice I can possibly give you is to keep going. And I say that as somebody who has struggled a lot with self-doubt, a lot of insecurity, a lot of that general feeling of not being exactly where you want to be, without realizing that just the simple act of making art and sharing art and being comfortable enough in your own skin will already put you far, far ahead of people who are simply too afraid to keep moving, who have yet to do anything because they feel paralyzed at the idea of being perceived, at the idea of being misjudged, at the idea of not hitting the personal markers of success that they dream of or that they are striving towards right away. There's a quote that I got, oddly enough, from the Boss Baby of all things, that I think about often because it's so genuinely truthful to anybody with a goal striving to do something far beyond where they're currently situated in life. And it's that the path to success is not a straight line. And that's a longer quote, obviously. I'm paraphrasing here. But the idea is that success is not as simple as do a thing, immediately receive reward. It's an adventure. It's a journey. I always tell people, mostly because I got it from someone else, some of my other mentors in art throughout my life, is that art is a never-ending journey. You will grow and continue to grow until you genuinely can't breathe anymore. There is no end to it. Even the best of the best, the pros, the people you look up to artistically, are still trying to find themselves, are still trying to grow into something bigger than they already are, even if you think they're already great as it is. You know, if you've ever seen a professional, someone who's worked on things that you admire, like a TV show or a book or a movie that you absolutely adore, or a video game that you can't stop playing, chances are their road isn't done yet. They're still paving it. They're still putting down the tracks on the train as it's still moving. There is no stop for them. So why should there ever be a stop for you? Especially if you're a beginner and you're just starting out. Say you're like struggling with backgrounds, for example. Oh, backgrounds. It's the thing that a lot of us genuinely cannot get over. We struggle with that so much because we value characters often. But the thing about backgrounds is it's basically the same as if you're practicing to draw characters. You will get better at it as you go along. You just kind of have to force yourself to keep going. That simple phrase is enough to continuously ring in your head until it becomes the thing that drives you. It's become the thing that drives me. It's so simple, but it's so effective. Any moment I feel down on myself, any moment I feel like, oh, I'm not where I want it to be today. Say I didn't complete a piece of art that I really intended to put out today, for instance. That's okay. Keep going. There is still tomorrow. There's still the day after tomorrow. There's still next week. There's still next month. Still next year. As long as you are still breathing, you have room to grow. You have room to become the person you want to be. Your life is in your hands. I feel like more people need to know this now more than ever. There's so much going on in the world and it can feel like you're absolutely helpless. That's a lie. You absolutely can put your life into your own hands. And as an artist, that's basically our default mode. We have to keep going, even if it doesn't make sense, quote unquote. Because I'll tell you something, a lot of artists don't make sense to a lot of people. Our ability to create things out of absolutely nothing is so crucial and so important to culture, to life itself, that they're literally trying to create systems that learn off of us so that people who don't dabble in art can feel like they're achieving something akin to it. And the fact that we're basically a renewable energy source, all our own. We don't need batteries necessarily. All we need is a couple hours of sleep and we're recharged. And we can do this stuff all over again and again and again and again.
Look what AI art needs to mimic a fraction of our power.
And the best part is, we can do anything with what we have up in here, our minds. The beautiful thing about artistry is that you really are the master of it. You really have control over everything you do, even your own growth. So if you've ever felt stagnant, if you keep feeling like you're not getting anywhere, oh no, best believe you're getting there. It might feel slower than other people, maybe some people are growing at faster rates than you are, but here's the thing, everyone's moving at their own pace. You can't judge your life off of someone else's script because it's their script. What is your script? Your destiny, your path. To judge your path off of someone else's path doesn't really make a lot of sense because there's so many factors that go into why that person was able to, say, achieve realism in the way that they sketch or a higher level of detail in their art at the rate that they were able to. Likewise, you have your own set of factors that allow for you to channel your creativity at certain points in time. Maybe you have a job that isn't very artful yet, or maybe you have a family that needs tending to. There are no short of life circumstances that can either halt or excel your art journey. So to judge your journey off of someone else's is only going to make you more miserable. It doesn't move you forward to sulk and think about how other people are doing better than you. Because really, truly, who's to say? I'm talking to you on the internet right now, and I'm only sharing with you what I personally feel confident enough to share at the moment. I was recently let go from an old retail job that I had held down for about 3 years or so, and while I'm happy I was able to maintain that for as long as I was, it was crippling. I so desperately wanted to do the thing that I feel like I was born to do, which was create things. I want to tell stories. I have cartoon ideas that I want to express. I have voice actor friends I'd love to work with more. I have a life that I envisioned for myself that retail job just simply was not delivering on. So when the opportunity eventually arose for me to just take life into my own hands after being let go, the mantra I needed was just to keep going. I wasn't going to let a little bout of self-doubt or insecurity get me down, because any temporary bit of insecurity shrinks in comparison to the amount of passion I have, the drive that I have to do what it is I want to do, to create the things I want to create, to make the life for myself that I know in my heart that I can achieve. So please, fellow artists, put away the comparisons. They do you no good. Shrink that self-doubt in your head. Retrain your mind to think of the possibilities, the passion that you hold for yourself, and just keep going. I believe in you, okay? Love yourself.
Huge thank you to the patrons! Cole Levy, JMT, Ray 16, Tony Baker, Ivanhoe Luxley, Dono, Vinny Guy, Alexander J. Dramatos, and Corey Heller. Join to help support my cartoon and more art talks.
And I'll see you on the other side.